Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. If not, I send this good energy to y'all. You know, let's stay high vibrational. Let's try to stay with good energy, doing good things for ourselves and for others. You know, if you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, show your boy some love. Go ahead and follow my IG if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate you. Today we're gonna talk about confidence. A lot of men and women suffer with this issue, you know, and it's really dealing with yourself. Confidence comes from the inside. It's being sure of yourself. And a lot of folks lack that. You know, it's one thing to say you are, but to actually show it in action and believe that, right? And it shows through their actions, it shows in their lifestyle. So we're gonna talk about some things that you can do, some things that I did that I had to realize to really boost my confidence and help me to walk with self-assurance. One thing, guys, you gotta understand is everybody has flaws. Everybody has flaws. There's not one person on this planet Earth that doesn't have a flaw, that don't have demons, that don't have something that's been traumatizing to them, something that eats at their spirit that they need to fix within themselves. Everybody has those issues, those feelings, okay? But when we walk outside, we got that mask on. You know, that mask hides the true self. And that can be a sign of lack of confidence as well, because you're hiding who you truly are and what you've been through with this mask, right? Everybody's wearing it. So once you realize everybody has flaws, it'll help you to be more in tune with yourself and your flaws. It'll help you not be so disappointed in yourself, okay? Everybody walking out here is gonna make it seem like their life is just so great. They're gonna make it seem like they don't have no issues in their life. You know, because we wanna project ourselves in that way. We want people to accept us. We want people to look at us highly. So we're gonna project ourselves as this perfect person who fits into the mold of society. It's kind of funny how everybody has flaws, but yet there's this set of rules or this guideline of what you're supposed to be socially accepted. But yet everybody has flaws that go against that list. You know, you gotta do this, you gotta dress this way, you gotta be this, right? And if you don't follow that, people look at you like you a weirdo, or you just an outcast. We project how we feel about ourselves onto others. People treat others this way, you know, with disrespect, looking down at others, because that's how we feel about ourselves. So to make ourselves feel better, you know, we got to project that energy on the others. We got to make somebody else feel what we feel. But it's really just a reflection, okay? Once you accept your flaws and accept yourself for who you really are, it frees you, right? It's going to free your mind. It's going to free yourself from being in this prison of validation from the world. You turn your flaws into strengths, or better yet, you bring your flaws to the front, right? And then you fix them, you get rid of them. That's gonna bring you confidence, okay? When you go outside, you know that nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, so you're more comfortable walking in your own light because you know that you've dealt with yourself, you came to accept who you are and all your flaws, and you're not afraid to show them. Right? Because you're just human. That energy that comes off of you from feeling that way is going to have people look at you differently. People are going to feel that confidence coming off of you. People respect real, right? Because everybody can't be real. Some people are afraid to be real with themselves. So that energy of being real, it just comes off on people. Oh, they're going to see that as being confident, okay? What also kills your confidence is always looking at other people's lives and thinking they had this perfect life. And to be honest, it's always been like this, but social media has pulled diesel on the fire. You feel what I'm saying? People used to do this all the time. You know, it was called keeping up with the Joneses. You know, your neighbor get a new car, you gotta go get a new car. Or your neighbor do something fancy with their yard, you gotta try to match them or outdo them, right? Keeping up with the Joneses. But social media took it to a whole new level, because now You got this device in your hand and you can always look at other people's lives 24/7. And what people do is they show the best of the best, their best moments. You know, the highlights of their day or the highlights of their week. And that's all you see from them. So when you look at this all the time, you start to feel less confident about yourself because you're comparing this highlight reel to your real life. And it's not true. You know, not saying that people on social media don't actually go out and enjoy themselves. I'm not saying that, but the majority of it is not real. You're not gonna have this perfect pitch life where you're just always in a good mood. You're always in a high vibration. That's not realistic. And when you always looking at how extravagant someone else's life is, you don't pay attention to the beauty that's in your life already. You know, you miss the beauty. Your life is beautiful. No one's life is better than yours, right? And you got to tell yourself that. You got to believe that. You got to walk into that. Okay? Don't compare yourself to others, right? Like I said, the first point, everybody has flaws, but understand too that your life is beautiful too. While you putting so much energy into this person's life and looking at what they have, you can direct that energy towards yourself and start to create the life that you want. Right? You can take trips too. You can have highlight reels in your life, but you got to live. You got to be in the present moment. This is what life experience is. Remember the good times you had, you know, as a child, and it was just those moments where you wasn't on your phone. You were just present in the moment, enjoying the people around you or enjoying the environment you in. And those are the memories you take for you for the rest of your life because it was just a bliss moment, right? That's real. And that's what social media has taken away from us, is those moments of real experience and just real vibes. You lose confidence in yourself when you're always thinking that your life has to be perfect or you got to match this person for your life to be great. And you don't. You just got to live the life that you have. Play the cards you were dealt. You feel me? Be fearless. That's another thing that you have to do to build confidence, is be fearless. Okay? Take a step into that unknown, the darkness, which you can't see. You don't know what's there, but you have the courage enough to step into that realm. Okay? If you ever played a video game, a RPG, or some open world game where you got to explore the map, whenever you look at the map in the beginning of the game, it's always darkness, right? And the only place that you see is the place that you're at, the area that you start in. But you got to explore that map to get rid of the darkness, the dark spots. You don't know what's in those areas until you take that first step, that journey. Okay? Imagine you play a game and you never leave the first area, right? You're never gonna know what the game has to offer. And it's scary. You know, I'm not saying that you're not gonna feel fear, but feeling fear and letting fear control you is two different things. We all feel fear. We all get scared. But what separates people from being confident and not being confident is the people that take that challenge. Every successful person has fear, right? They didn't get to that point by just having everything work for them and always feeling confident with themselves. That didn't happen. But it's the fact that you want something so bad that you're not afraid to take that first step. Okay? You're going to fight some monsters on the way. You're going to have some challenges, but that's a part of the game. If you don't take on that challenge, what's the point of playing the game? You're just going to stay the same. You're going to stay on level 1 the whole time, right? So take a step into that unknown, that darkness. Stand up for yourself, okay? Your dreams, your aspiration, your goals, stand up for it, right? Do what it takes to achieve those. Don't let nobody discourage you from going after what you want, because it's going to happen. People going to tell you, oh, that's dumb. That's a stupid idea. That's never going to work for you. Or why don't you do this instead? You know, this is more achievable for you. That right there, that's impossible. And not a lot of people going to do that. The odds is against your favor. You know, all this BS that's trying to hold you down. And when people try to discourage you like that, just calmly say, I appreciate your opinion. You know, I'll take note of that, but I'm going to do what I feel is right for me and keep it moving. Don't let nobody bring you down. It's going to be a lot of programs out here that's going to trap you and try to stop you from becoming your best version. That's a part of the game too. But it's up to you to either listen to them or listen to yourself. Whose opinion is more important, yours or theirs? Confidence is inside. Okay, so you got to see the vision before anybody else. Nobody's going to see your vision for you. It's yours. It's your vision for a reason. You have your own connection with God for a reason. because what you might have in life that's for you is not going to be the same as that next person. So that next person can't tell you what you should be doing with your life. That's up to you to follow that. Okay? And most of the time, people don't know what they're talking about. Right? As we go back to that first point, everybody has flaws, which brings fear and insecurity. So some people are going to be insecure with chasing their own dreams and trying to face themselves and be their best version. So why would you listen to somebody like that? Right? It starts with yourself. Okay? Do these things to help you build confidence. I promise you, man, when you stop worrying about the outside world and what they think, being validated, you stop comparing your life to others, and you start appreciating what you have in your life. You know, you stop being so fearful and don't let fear cripple you from walking your journey and going after what you want. And you stand up for yourself by any means necessary. Man, I'm telling you, you're just going to walk confident. You're going to smell confident. You're going to talk confident. You're going to look confident. Okay? Because that's where it starts. It starts with getting rid of all that baggage, which is worrying about what people think about you. Okay? That's really what it is. Walking in your true light. All right? So take these tips, man, apply it to your life. You know, it works. Right? I wouldn't tell you guys nothing that I haven't done for myself and I haven't realized for myself. So let's get it, man. Retain Gang. It's your boy, Tay. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.